Hello, welcome back to Just Opinion Media Review, and today's media is going to be House Party. The movie starts off with we meet our two protagonists, Kevin and Damon, or sorry, Damon, the French way to say it, I think. And Kevin is lives with his parents, but his parents are telling him, "Hey, you're gonna have to move out," and he has a kid, because we're gonna be moving to Florida. And Damon, I want to say it wrong, but that's part of the joke I think of the movie. That and Damon lives with his aunt, and both of them are kind of, they don't have the money. Kevin alludes that he's got a new job coming up in a month that's going to be, he's going to get a lot of money from, but they never allude to what the job is. And I'm just gonna call him Damon because that's his name, but he must be pronounced Damon. So Damon is a Instagram influencer. They both work at a cleaning job where they go into millionaires' houses and clean everything up. And Venus, I don't know if she's. I can't quite tell if she was the baby mama or just the. I think she might have just been the friend who had a crush on Kevin, and I think she works. She's like not She's like, I think, a step below manager. But she calls Kevin and says, "Hey, you guys are gonna get fired on Monday. Just letting you guys know because you guys seem to do a lot of pot and stuff, and you're ruining the credibility of our company." So I've seen before. Kevin is taking his daughter out to the car, and he gets jumped by three gang members. I use air quotes, but they run a bar that houses parties. And they say, "Hey, your buddy Damon stole my cousin's necklace." And Kevin's like, "I don't think he would. I don't know." And later we find out that Damon was seeing one of his gang members' cousin. He's like, "Oh shit, I didn't know that." So now these two are, they're kind of snooping around because they know that they are going to be fired, and they find out that the house that they're cleaning is LeBron James. So Damon's like, "Hey, you know what would be a good idea? Let's throw the biggest house party we can here, and this is gonna set us up for the future." So Kevin's kind of hesitant, but he decides to go along with it, and so they start getting all this stuff ready to go. Venus comes over and she's kind of like, "I don't think we should," but they end up talking her into it. So they go out. Kevin and Damon are like, "Okay, we need security." So they get security because there's a room in LeBron James's house that has all his rings, all his championships, everything. They're like, "All right, you three, you guys protect this area. Make sure nobody comes up here, and we'll take it from there." So they get all the party stuff ready. They get the flooring laid down, or plastic, so like if people spill, it's not gonna spill on the carpets. But as the time they're breaking stuff too, so I was like, I think you guys are gonna get caught. But so they had this party, and it's a hit. Everybody's coming, and now we're at the bar with the three gang members, and they come out. There's maybe 3 or 4 people in this bar, and they're like, "Where's everybody at?" And somebody's like, "Oh, there's a house party, up here." And they're like, "Oh shit, okay, let's go up there and we'll go figure this out." So they go up, and one of the security guards, there's a DJ that gets high, and when he gets high, he gets warped to the past, and so he takes some, he gets high, he's now warped to the past, and this guy, the one security guard, is like, "Hey, can you watch this post for me? I gotta go, I gotta go pee." So the DJ watches the room, but then he just kind of like, he starts having hallucinations, so he walks off. So 3 gang members come up, and they find the secret room, and they steal LeBron James's ring. Now the DJ also is like, "I'm gonna take off." He doesn't know that this has happened. He's just like, "No, there's no music in this time period, so I gotta take this away." And so the DJ leaves, and now everybody's kind of like, "Oh, this party kind of sucks," And now Kevin and Damon find out that the ring is missing. And so they find this one kid, QB. I'm so sorry. I have it on IMDb. Let me check real quick. Kid Cutie. I've heard of his name. I've never seen him before. But he's like, "Yo, I can help you, but we gotta go to the Illuminati." And so Venus is like, "Hey, I'll stay here. You two go." So they go to the Illuminati. They find the ring, but then one of them, somebody sneezes, and Damon says, "God bless you." And they're like, "Oh my God, there's a, well, Kid Cudi goes, "We have intruders." So the two of them have to fight, and Kid Cudi ends up sacrificing his life to save the two, and he dies. But he's like, "This is like my third form." And so then they end up getting out, and they go back, they put the ring, and then Kid Cudi says, "Hey, I did this, you guys just give this poem to LeBron." So as a favor I did for you. So they put the ring back, they put the poem, they end up getting some musical artist who was cousins or related to Venus. And so he started playing. Everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's this guy!" And I've never heard of this guy before. There's a lot of cameos in this movie, and so everything's going good. And then Kevin's like, "All right, guys, we gotta shut this down. We got our money." Oh, we find out that Damon actually had the necklace, and so there was kind of like a thing where like the scene's not set up, like everything's going fine, and all of a sudden like it just shifts, and now like Kevin's like, "Okay, we something bad's gonna happen," but it was kind of weird. It just kind of shifted, whereas like everything's going good. Now Kevin just wants to get the money and then get out. And so as they're shutting the party down, LeBron James comes back, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm calling the police on you guys." And Damon's like, "Oh, no, this was my idea, And so he's like, LeBron's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna call the cops on you." And then Damon's like, "Well, play me in basketball." And so they get everybody a chance, like, "Yeah, play him in basketball." So LeBron's like, "All right, well, I'll play you." And then LeBron beats this guy. I think they played 13, best of 13 or whatever, and LeBron just beats him, like, just he gets 1 point, and then that's it. So Damon goes to jail, but we find out that they had good luck or something like that, and Damon's end up to throw the best house party. He's now a successful house party or whatever. Not him house party, but like doing the parties and stuff. And that's where the movie ends. Well, Damon gets out. He goes for a year in jail, but gets out in 4 months. And so overall, the movie was pretty fun. I mean, I really did like the movie. There was a lot of plot points where it's kind of like, like everything's going good, and then all of a sudden it's like everything's going bad. And it's like, okay, well, you didn't kind of explain. It was just like one scene where a guy is like on a couch, and then it's just like boom, everything's like, he's like looking, it's like, oh my god, I gotta get out of here. Kevin is. Let's see, the I'll just clean it. We'll just clean it, and no one's ever gonna know that we didn't have a party here. And it's like, dude, you had a lot of shit was broke. I don't know how you guys were gonna get out of thinking that, you know, like, yeah, maybe the house will look clean, but like that statue that you know that you broke, you know, I don't know how you're gonna replace that, you know. And these are just dumb plots, you know, where it's like, yeah, like they said, to break even or achieve more money, if we have 500 people show up. Well, they also don't talk about like all the food that they had to pay for, the security they had to pay for. I was like, well, really? How much you guys are paying for this? You know, how much money are you getting these people to come in? And then not only that, on top of that, how the hell do all these people know about this party? You know, like the small things like that where I'm like you guys don't seem to have connections. But like I could see like you know maybe like 50 people showing up, but how the hell do 500 people show up? And like I said, there's a lot of celebrities. I mean, there's a lot of fun points or fun. Like I think Damon's like playing basketball. He's like, I think it's Kyrie Irving. I'm not good with basketball players, but it's the guy with the unibrow. He's like, hey, tag in, and the guy's like, no, I'm not tagging. You know, so if you're a basketball fan, I mean, that probably would have been like you probably would have understood that joke, but I still thought it was pretty funny. There's even a joke where one of the neighbors, he's white, and he comes up and he's like, yeah, I see you guys in there, and the guy's like, oh shit, he's gonna turn us in. And he's like, hey, I was just my koala. Yeah, there's a koala. There's a whole scene with the koala attacking, you know, getting high. And he's like, yeah, sorry about my koala coming over here, you know. Hey, is LeBron James around? I just want to show him my Lakers jersey. And then to end his scene, he's like, yeah, I posted black squares, you know, Black Lives Matter. And it was like, that was kind of funny. I mean, it's just kind of like the stereotypical, you know, of white people saying, oh, I helped, you know, post, you know. So I thought it was kind of funny. I thought that part was funny. So otherwise, I would give this movie I probably honestly would give it a 3 out of 5. I think for the most part, the movie throughout the whole run is funny. It's just the pacing is kind of off. Like how does when the that was the other thing I was gonna say is how when the DJ takes over for the security guard, you know, to go to the bathroom, like how is the security guard gone for that long that those guys break in? You know, I get it's movie magic, you know, and I understand that, but otherwise, yes, I enjoy this movie. If you guys get a chance, go, you know, check it out. All right, that was a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be, so take it easy, guys.